So please put your hands together for Jake Cornford.
Hello. Hello. All right. Good. Hi. My name's Jake. I was told by a drunk man recently that I look like a member of the EDL after they've been on Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. Yep. That's it. Soak it in. Take it in. It's like somehow I've managed to look like I sniff poppers but disagree with immigration. That's what this is. Few Poppers fans in. Good. My audience is here. Clapping Poppers at the front. Clapping. Lovely. No, it's fine, but you don't need to worry. You know, I'm not part of the EDL or anything like that. I just like the look. Yeah. Some people can separate the art from the artist. So I was walking home from work last night, right, and I happened to find myself walking behind a young lady. Now, it was late at night. It was dark. It was just me and her on this quiet street, okay? She turned round, she saw me, and she sped up. And I couldn't help but think how much safer she would feel, right, if she knew I was listening to She-Wolf by Shakira. Oh! She was terrified when I did that, and that's... I shouldn't have done that. But yeah, don't mind a bit of Shakira. I was listening to some Shania Twain. Got any Twain fans in? Let's go, girls. But I was listening to Shania Twain's 1997 hit, That Don't Impress Me Much. Are we aware of the track, right? It's an excellent track, right? And it's over 25 years since that song has been brought out. Like, technology and information has, like, increased exponentially in that time. But we still don't know what impresses Shania Twain. You know what I mean? Just think about that a bit longer. But I was listening to it, right, and the lyrics she says, oh, so you're a rocket scientist. That don't impress me much. Verse 2, oh, so you're Brad Pitt. That don't impress me much. Third verse, so you've got a car. I probably would have started with the car. Shania. Do you know what I mean? Like, imagine 97, that song comes out, I see Shania across the bar. I've seen her reject Brad Pitt and a rocket scientist. Hold my beer, lads. I stroll over. Hi, Shania. Yeah. No, big fan. Yeah. No, I just wanted to let you know, I've got a Nissan Qashqai. That don't impress you much. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I've got a haircut today, thanks for noticing. Another clap for the haircuts. Haircuts and poppers, interesting niche there. The claps. But it's a lot easier these days to get my haircut, a lot cheaper. Yeah, I'm almost glad I went bald in a way, actually. Yeah, but back in the day, right, when I was a teenager, it was a lot harder to get a decent haircut, because let me tell you about this barbershop me and my friends used to go to. It was called Grooms, but affectionately known by me and my friends as shit lids, okay? Shit lids or schlids, because they sort of had a one haircut fits all policy at this barber's. Didn't matter what you told them, you could have shown them a picture. Doesn't matter what was on that picture, you were getting short back and sides, my friend. The amount of times at the end they hold up the mirror so I could see the back of my head, and I'm like, I asked for cornrows. The thing about Grooms, right, that made us keep going back was Grooms was resided over by the five hairdressers, right, and they were these big, towering, foreboding Valleys women. So I'm from Cardiff, and so Welsh Valleys women, that mythical creatures, basically, right? From the fucking mountains and that, right? They're like, all right. And these five women, they were all these big sort of like gargantuan women, right? And the only way I can describe them is, do you know the five muses at the beginning of Disney's Hercules? Do you know them? Imagine them, but they want to kick your head in. Just think about them. We can keep going back, because they would gossip, right? And some of the gossip that I heard, and like literally sit down, put the cape on, and then she'll go, "Oh, girls, I don't know if I told you, but I'm shagging my fella's brother at the moment." And I tell you what, absolutely massive cock, right? And his bollocks are like a space hopper. Sat there, 14 years old, right? Thing is, my fella, he finds out. He finds me and his brother in the pub together. My fella, he picks up a pool cue, wraps it around his brother's head, right, busts his head right open. Thing is, girls, when that happened, really turned me on. Next thing, he got my skirt up, he's bent me over the pool table. I'm like that, a child. Yeah, actually, so if you could just sort of leave it nice and choppy on the top. Do you know Chris from Skin season 1? Fucking terrifying. Shit lids. It's still there. It's still there if you're ever in Cardiff and you fancy going. It is still there. So I moved house recently. I moved to Hove this week. I've done a lot of moving around when I was like living in London. And let me ask you something, right? Do you know what's worse than moving from a flat with soft shut drawers to a flat without soft shut drawers? Yeah, lots are worse than that. But just really. I'll tell you what's worse than moving from a flat with soft shut drawers to a flat without soft shut drawers, and that is moving from a flat with soft shut drawers to a flat with some soft shut drawers. They don't prepare you for that one, do they? But no, I live with my girlfriend. My girlfriend's great, and she does this thing though, right? Couples, I don't know if this might ring true with you, right? So we sat on the sofa and watching television, and the minute I stand up to get off the sofa, my girlfriend would go, "Where are you going?" We live in a one-bed flat. I don't like, you know what I mean? Bedroom, bathroom, kitchen. I don't know. Where do you think I'm going? Maybe a little cry in the corridor. But I like to do that in private. Where are you going? What do you think I'm going? Well, I was going to go check out the East Wing. I don't know, like, okay. Sound this klaxon if you need me. I won't be long. Actually, no. Do you know what? We'll tie some rope around my stomach. Tug 3 times if you're in trouble. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, what you doing? That's another one. What are you doing from the other room? What are you doing? And listen, I'm not trying to hide anything from my girlfriend. Nothing salacious, but sometimes we just like a little private moment, don't we? Yeah. Exactly, yes, thank you. Sometimes you like a little private moment, but if my girlfriend calls from the other room, "What are you doing?" and I say nothing, that's suspicious, isn't it? That sounds suspicious. So when she calls from the other room, "What are you doing?" I've got to be honest. So I go, "I'm applying Sudocrem to my chafed arse crack because I wore the wrong boxers today." It's always at that moment as well, just like, I'm sorry I didn't announce that to you as I was leaving the room. Do you know what I mean? Was there to be some romance left, something to still find out? Christ, it's like, you don't need to worry. I'm not cheating on you. I'm just a 30-year-old man with nappy rash. It's fine. So it turns out I am hiding something from her, but it's just good old-fashioned shame, which you can all get on board with, which is nice. It was a birthday recently, right? And I feel like I'm pretty good at giving birthday gifts. So for my girlfriend's birthday this year, I got her a weighted blanket, right? Oh, that usually gets an ooh. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. You're fine. You're fine, imagine. Just all the anxious people. Ooh, yeah, weighted blanket. But, so I got her a weighted blanket for her birthday. Do you know what her boss got her for her birthday this year? An Yves Saint Laurent purse. No, very generous. Kind of shits all over the weighted blanket, though. You know what I mean? And I will point out, she did ask for the weighted blanket. That is what she wanted. Like, I didn't just get it for when she has a go at me. Yeah. Jake, have you weed on the seat again? How many times have I just pin her under it? Before we had the weighted blanket, right, this is what we used to do. So I don't know if you know, for the weighted blanket, it's the feeling of the weight on top of you is supposed to alleviate anxious feelings, right? But before we had the weighted blanket, she just used to like it when I would lie on top of her. Genuinely, I'd lie on top of her, and that would sort of relieve some of the anxiety, but she used to ask like silly questions. She used to say things like, "Are you putting all of your weight on me?" And I'd scoff like that. I'd go, and I'd lean into her ear and I'd whisper, "This is just a fraction of my true power." And I'd just slowly let all of my weight on top of her till she made a sound like a broken accordion. Yeah. It's not much of a punchline, that, is it? But I don't know how to do that. Just check. Yeah, that's all done. That's good. But if you do like the sound of that, I will be offering my services in the green room to crush you, not in a sexual way, but for mental health reasons. And I'll be doing it for the discounted price of a pint. So I'll see you at the bar. I've been Jake Cornford. Thank you very much. Good night.